And we're back.
Yeah. Alright. Feeling a little better than before I fell asleep.
Oh boy, it's Monokuma Theater. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've also sailed, left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs.
Where's pyros come? I mean, like, is that a normal thing? Come on.
Yeah, you don't see them on your day to day. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Inspiring words from the great Monokuma. Ding dong, bing bong. Shut up, Teddy.
Good morning, everyone!
Circle.
It is now
I sat up, still half asleep, rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. Remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. Better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. A few people had already gathered in the dining hall by the time I got there.
Hello, Makoto. Hey, good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning.
I do believe it.
Good morning.
I definitely believe it.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early.
Figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late.
Yo.
Sorry.
I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual.
Or the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? It's so awful to be late.
Yo.
I didn't oversleep. Just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle, man.
I love that guy. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kinds who move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least, that's how it's supposed to go.
Wait, we are still missing some people.
Ah.
Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. Byakuya.
Who's that? Forget.
Byakuya is my favorite character.
Oh.
That's a male.
Oh, that's the guy who don't give a shit,
Yeah,
right?
the guy with the glasses.
Does he ever do the thing where it's like, ching?
I wish he would.
I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late,
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here.
Did you forget about our previous promise?
However,
I got the sense she's always has her stuff together.
listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out of the hall. Maybe, like, since she's in your room, she didn't have her alarm set up? Because it's your room and you're used to waking up?
Possibly.
Maybe. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, Oh, shit. The room had been completely transformed. What the hell? Damn. Definitely went through a scrap, for sure.
I don't mean to be that guy, but just go into the bathroom.
Go into the bathroom?
Yeah, you can check all this stuff out later.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Why is it pink? That's some weird censorship shit.
Yeah. Give it lower rating.
Damn. Took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. Of course she dies, man. It's just like, what's her name from fucking Doki Doki.
Sayori?
Yeah, man. It's like they make you like the chick, and then they're like, oh, she's fucking dead, so fuck you.
She wasn't even your favorite one, don't worry.
Still, when I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remember seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Glasses motherfucker was late. He fucking killed her.
Oh shit. Byakuya, how could you?
Probably not. They're making it too obvious that you want to think that, but still.
Oh, you're awake finally. Are you okay? Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up!
Huh?
You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Thanks, bro. I didn't really expect you to exert yourself.
Well,
It's no surprise considering what happened.
What happened? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's... Ah!
Hey, are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real?
That's right. It really did happen.
You did it, motherfucker!
Sayaka is dead.
Ugh! Deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up, took off running.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... If Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irreversibly dead. Irrevocably dead.
I like your word better. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either.
Then why?
She wouldn't. Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, you told us to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices that we already have.
Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obviously he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Boo-hoo-hoo, I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Time 1 rule.
But...
And who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you!
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun.
What? Nice analogy.
Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, aren't you?
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer.
If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Stop thinking. I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious?
What is
Someone killed someone. It is amazing what some people are capable of.
this? Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. One of us really did kill her. That person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? Naive! You're just so naive! You really think it's that easy? You could just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey.
You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive! No, 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 the real thing has just begun!
The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However,
You could have said this before.
even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps.
You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations.
Oh, maybe he did say it. Oh, okay.
Unless they are discovered.
Right, okay. Yeah. So he still gives us a chance to find out who. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that what you're talking about? Is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not just enough to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has been taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yep, it will begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will all engage in a one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is.
Oh,
Once
shit.
everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
You know what that reminds me
If
of?
the answer
What?
you've arrived at is correct,
Town of Salem.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hanging the person. Like, it might not even be that person, but just say it anyway. Like, you know?
only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their commune. However,
Oops.
if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Hmm.
Which
So it's
of
a little
course
bit more-
means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well,
So there's a little bit more risk, because if you
Yeah.
blindly hang someone and you're wrong, everyone dies except the person who actually killed someone.
Yeah.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, well, to put it properly, it's execution!
Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean?
You die.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
Jeez. Oh, I did it again.
Okay. So to make sure I understand, if we get to the culprit right, then only they will die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed.
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
uh-huh.
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure you keep it in mind. A new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Well, so that is a new rule?
The class trial thing.
Oh.
Well, wait, hold on a sec.
The hell are you
You're freaking insane, you know that. Hmm?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishments await such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking?
What? Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up! I mean, whoops. Personalities merged for a minute. Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this. Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Do whatever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil is standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then, damn.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
Oh shit, girl.
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear, Gungnir.
What? Oh!
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. The fuck?
No way.
Well-
what the?
Both bitches I like are dead. That's some fucked up shit.
It's funny because I knew who you liked this whole time. I'm like, man, those two die right away.
You fucker.
I don't. This can't be real. No way!
Well now.
No, I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess all you need to be taught a lesson. After all, what an amazing promise! But now you guys understand, right?
I don't
Now
like
you
you,
see
sir.
just how serious I am.
I love Monica though.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school
Be a
regulations.
good boy, dog.
I know, right? Fuck. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I've ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what happened, or what they seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She had been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Very cute observation. It's really not all that shocking. She just died. That's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race.
The fuck?
It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality!
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been waiting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in search for Blacken. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it
It's Monokuma file!
Of course it is.
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance camera picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
Dagger hanging out of her chest?
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do! If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have any choice! Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting for those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were used to it like a mantra, give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. Even if that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice, I have to do this. Bro, you were supposed to die, because she was in your room, so, I mean...
Damn. Don't talk to these fools.
Don't talk to no one?
Yeah, fuck them. You can check her body, actually.
I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone.
I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
Bro, where you
Hell
been?
no! Someone save me! Like, let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's
your
That
problem.
we got you late on shit, bro. Like,
You're just now accepting that?
Just a second.
Oh, hold on.
Huh?
Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss?
oh yeah.
Let's talk to her.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it.
Fuck that, it's my room.
They don't know that. I don't like having to think anyway.
How can they not know that? There's signs on the door.
Good point. I'll let you guys figure it out who's killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look for it after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in the position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then,
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
Too late, call up base defense with them. Not two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
I was gonna say, if I was gonna pick anyone to guard anything, it'd be those two.
Right. Since we won't be able to investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
That's where we leave.
Should I not talk to the guards?
Yeah, maybe talk to Kyoko again. She's the only one that'll say anything important.
anyway.
We're going to find out who the killer is. But if we don't, we're all going to die here. Oh, I guess talk to them all.
huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear! Come on, man, let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. We can't just run from this situation. We have no choice but to move forward.
You fool me?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please, wait a moment.
What should I do?
Oh my god.
I didn't fall asleep.
She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Probably good.
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead.
Oh,
So you finally noticed.
what the crap?
Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto Storm. What? She's right.
There could be.
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. I was waiting for someone to say that. Hold on a second. You got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation and construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
Hey, Ryan, you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too.
And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
Hmm.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now.
Whatever son of a bitch did this here is here right now. And they're thinking of destroying that evidence.
You're fucking dead.
They better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I'll fuck them up.
Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know. Oh, you're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
this is
It was
very
you.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well,
Keep acting like
I
that.
guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto is guilty yet. Then sure, we might as well at least check, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going.
Wait, don't go yet. You gotta hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they gotta suspect me? I gotta do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Can't let that happen. Can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka.
Investigate.
Guess I should look through the Monokuma file what we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist, specifically the wrist that appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed.
Alright, I'm gonna help you rush through this investigation as quick as possible. So we're not running around all day.
Alright.
Monokuma File 1 has been added to your tooth bullet section of your handbook. Leave this room.
Don't look at anything in here?
No. Go straight to your dorm room.
Alright. I'll do that right when I get back. Alright. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. Oh shit. What happened?
I think you accidentally hit circle.
I think I did.
It's okay. Triangle. Look at
Holy! Oh, I looked at the sword already.
You gotta look at it again. That's why I told you to wait.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. Hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating come off in parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if it's just touched a little bit. Ah, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Someone might have some gold paint on their ass.
That's right.
Alright. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. This must be my room key. No shit, dude. If I remember correctly, we traded keys. Blah, blah, blah. Duh. Okay.
I'm not gonna voice.
No, I mean, come on.
Flashbacks.
That's self-explanatory,
Yeah,
really.
We'll just sum them up when they happen.
So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get in the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible.
Same goes for you, Psycho. Make sure you lock your door. I will. I won't even let anyone in, even if I know it's you.
Blah blah blah. We know all that. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Yeah, because she didn't fucking leave. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She just couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer? Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Toolkit's still in the drawer. I don't see any evidence been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, mine. I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine the situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo,
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
what?
We ain't exactly in the
What?
mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me, nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of us guys have opened their toolkits yet, cause like, why the hell would we?
True, because like, I mean, seriously, like, the chicks shit is more dangerous.
Yeah.
Right? And they got the whole fucking internal organs shit with it and everything. Like, come on, man. Notepad's still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Just checking, man. Checking. Wait, is that a new
Yeah,
one?
no, that's the same.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack zone? Oh, is it the same thing?
No.
Plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but, huh? Some scratches in the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Oh, okay. Yeah. If someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. It does. Hang on. I got this in my head. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. Why the scratches on the sheath? Because she uses the sheath to defend herself. Someone else used the sword. Ha! Already looked at that, right? There are scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right in the other room. I only heard something.
wait.
That would have been impossible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All the rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
I should look around here first. I can check the other spots later. The table and the wall are the same.
Yeah, you can click on the empty stand for the sword too.
And does it says the same thing?
I don't know what it says.
The display stand the sword was on. Oh, okay.
Nothing important.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether you or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see.
By the way.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have destroyed some evidence before, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room in there in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum. That deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking.
So if I ever find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
But what if it was a girl that did it?
I'll put a bag over her head and call it good. They'll all get sorted out when that time comes.
Hey Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but did not give a
What
fuck.
are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Wrong,
Did you
she's
lose a
crouched.
contact or something?
True. Did you lose a contact or something? I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up and straight and said,
Listen.
Are you a clean freak?
"Huh? No, I don't think so." But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I searched your floor from every one corner to the other, and I didn't find a single strand of hair.
Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Did someone have used it?
I see.
Very interesting. The room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it?
I think you can go in the bathroom now.
The bathroom. On the other side of this door.
I don't know why it was all negative like that.
I know, right? No, I can't let it get to me. Can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her, it made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Damn. Told myself I couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. It must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? Definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there, right where her wrist is swollen, something glittery. Definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? She wrote something. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound.
Press triangle.
I looked past Sayaka on the wall behind her, and there I saw. Written in blood was the numbers 11037. Sayaka do this? The water for the shower gets turned off at night. That's it, right?
No, there's one more thing you should be able to click on. Should be on her. That's not the. Yeah, just click her. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's it.
11037.
It seems.
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers that most likely Sayaka's dying message.
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
You often talk like an aspiring poet.
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So.
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
Well,
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it got stuck?
What?
It's stuck.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? What the hell? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Someone didn't know that they had to lift the door up.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was It's obvious this was intentional.
What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So,
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathroom's locked, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. And screwdrivers are only in the toolkit. Shit. Then apparently struck with sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
just a second.
I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Well, I told Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it.
Hmm?
Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up.
Huh? Clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. That's why I love that girl.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room.
Baby, come back! You can blame it all on me!
I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. On top of that, I'm sure there's some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Should I talk to these guys?
You already did.
They won't say anything new?
No.
Yeah, what's up with that? Definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Weird. Sayaka's room, but okay, yeah.
Nameplates were switched.
All that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Only but one thing in the trash can. Yup, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing what was on the video. I wonder what did she see. Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka, I need to borrow this DVD.
You can leave now.
Let's go to the baby room.
Talk to Byakuya.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit?
No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face.
Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you are still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
I mean, kinda, yeah. He's got a point. Huh?
After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right?
It's true. That's what I was saying a long time ago. Ah! The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died?
Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility.
That's if that's really true, then
You know why I like that man so much?
because he knows everything.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says Psycho was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? We already figured that out.
Right.
Really strange. Miss Aggie was Miss Mazino doing your room. Let me just see this.
Most
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
You really think I'm guilty?
Go to the kitchen.
The dining room?
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Nina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all at first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue of what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in this dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I just been kinda hanging around. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Wait, you were here?
Mm-hmm.
What? You're not allowed to be in here, girl. Oh, that's
Click on
against
that.
the rules.
Click on that black door. Yeah.
Knife came from in here, obviously. Right? Marbled meats. Salted meats. Now is not the time to be thinking about food. Makes me hungry, actually.
Doug always says it's fine on meat.
Oh, yeah. Sweet meat. The one's missing from right. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or better see if anyone here knows more about it. If she was here last night,
You think you should know?
I mean, that's where the knife came from, so
You can ask her.
come on. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was just kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
No, last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah,
In other words, you were right here in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come in the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it.
hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? No, of course not. I would never. Nina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, and one killing the other is classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Damn, I thought she was cool. 'Cause she was one of the ones that like didn't actually blame it on you. At first.
She's just being honest with you, man.
Right, I mean, yeah, I get it.
Nice.
Noise.
AV room.
Did I talk to him?
Yeah, go for it.
Listen to me.
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it, showing whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget
We
everything
already-
I just said. Forget
we
it.
already know,
Forget.
bro.
Forget. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Ha ha ha.
I envision him with like Rock Lee's voice.
Time to watch the video.
I should be able to use this, see what's on the DVD. DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. Sat down in front of the screen. I put the DVD in the player. Pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared, and it looked like some kind of concert. Standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well, Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
She wasn't there.
That's why she freaked the fuck out. Because like everything I worked for is just gone.
Yeah. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say that he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
Now go to the trash room. Just click on the gate.
Monokuma appeared!
It's the end of the line here!
Oh,
The trash room, this is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
how do you get the gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No one should be on this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty.
No, you can't go any
Now
further!
reading it again.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No,
Now
you
reading it
can't
again.
go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around it and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Jesus Christ, bro.
Boo!
Oh, he's the one on cleaning duty?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As a matter of fact, that's me. Why you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. The summer on clean duty in the school will be flooded with trash in no time. Look for I applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after all that what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
That's why he said, I'm not going to let you do anything in the trash room.
Yeah.
Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go!
Of course! It's my turn to get up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person who's cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time, so we can all throw things out whenever we want?
That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student will be graduated unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying the evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring.
Boring.
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, fatty, why do you want a cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
Hey, just decided to volunteer for something and you know what else you want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no way to
What are you
think about
talking
this
about?
in
My
a
love is for
common sense
2D.
kind of way.
You know what I mean.
But that's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and turn to... I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D to 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has clean duty, Sakura can accompany them for picking up trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as insane as you claim, where's the harm in it? Guess that's how it's supposed to.
Anyway, another topic, Hifumi. Since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
Well, it's nice I want to join the party. Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, if you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save the village or be the boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You like me opening gate, wouldn't you? You know what I look at? It makes me think. They said he who killed his wife, he learned how to get by on the inside, but never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said, so him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me!
Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
Hello, Mr. Naegi. Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room just for evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along!
No. I just wanted to see the actual killer try to destroy evidence, or not.
Well, the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you're anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world!
Whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking. Oh, that's just him.
You Mr. Naegi, leave me let down.
Huh? Really?
You need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on.
You
There's
just
all
called me a
kinds of
killer.
smut or stuff that might help me cheer up.
Need some pornos, bro? I got the hookup.
You can click on the green shells without, yeah.
Oops.
There are shards of broken glass scattered around in the front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
Yeah, is it?
Do you know what this is?
They say if you click those 7, they drag him up here and grant you a single wish.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Kiki said, I think there's some kind you might see on Big City Street Corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of your future. Just like that mini girl who was on the quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? Only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Yeah, wait. There was someone who was a clairvoyant, right? That was a hippie guy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. Yeah, no shit.
A red piece like a hunk burning of love.
Anyway, this is... looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with button-up shirts. Isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Green button and a yellow button. No doubt they're related to the big mechanism.
You haven't put down the incinerator yet?
I haven't?
No.
This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. Good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes,
It's a
indeed.
pretty simple sub. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Oh, someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange, I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a
For instance, the work of a fairy.
Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Oh, the fairy.
No, you said the last time you were here it was off.
Oh, yes, well... Yeah, yes, about that there can be no mistakes. If I've got one thing for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
You see, as soon as I was pointed, it came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on them. I've been back to the transfer room since then. And since I'm the only one who's the kid who opened the gate,
most
it should be impossible for her to be on yet.
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? That someone had the key to the trapdoor.
The whole thing is quite strange indeed.
The trapdoor leads to in front of the gate.
When I was here last, the incinerator was up, and those glass shrines and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Aggie? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Honestly, like, if there was any evidence against anyone, it'd be him.
True that. You can leave now. You gotta talk to homeboy.
Because of the clairvoyant thing?
Yeah.
Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I had enough. Gotta break free.
Hero, snap out of it.
Uh-huh. Ah, Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
Ah! That's my crystal ball! It's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was glass. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Well, it's actually just made of glass and not crystal. That guy totally duped me. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was he seriously all BS?
Let's just put that aside for now. So, you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you.
Yeah, it's mine for sure. I probably forgot in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come back and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up for my fortune telling for 2 full years.
Jesus.
Came out to be like $1 million.
$1 million?
It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
Ding dong, bing bong. And that's where we end this episode, guys. Take it easy.